I don't think I'm allowed to make serious drama content anymore on YouTube, as according to YouTube, content of audio or text that includes descriptions of graphic sex or sexual noises can result in a community guideline strike and the video's removal. This is YouTube's official reasoning behind the recent channel strike and 2-week ban I got from uploading my video titled The Sonic Degenerates, a video that is a combination of 3 other videos that have existed on my channel without an issue for the last 3 years. Yet now it gets removed for nudity and sexual policies because it contains text that describes graphic sex or sexual noises, something that is applicable to most of the content on my channel, as well as all content on YouTube that talks about sexual misconduct. Either this is a bullshit excuse to target me in particular, or YouTube is about to drop a nuke on all drama channels who talk about sexual harassment, which is most of them. But let's be honest, YouTube is never going to outright terminate channels like Philip DeFranco, H3 Podcast, Moist Critical, Some Ordinary Gamers, or any other big drama channel that talks about sexual misconduct. So I believe that my channel is getting targeted in particular. I mean, the first strike I got was animal abuse for a monkey smoking weed in the background of a Twitter video. And now I got a strike for reading out sexual texts. I could see these as valid reasons to limit the ads on my video or age restrict them, but a channel strike, considering what other stuff exists on YouTube, that is way too extreme. Now you may be thinking, clearly this is a mistake, so why don't you use YouTube systems to appeal it? I did. YouTube allegedly re-reviewed my entire 50-minute video and decided the strike was valid in under a minute. And when I went through creator support to get another re-review, I got that email saying that the video won't be reinstated and got removed for reading sexual texts. Now luckily, as a bigger creator, I'm in the position to contact other bigger creators who have more direct connections with YouTube, as well as utilize my fan base on Twitter to notify Team YouTube in order to go down those 2 other pathways of hopefully resolving this. But despite my channel size and the people I know within this community, I still wasn't able to get any of these strikes reverted. So with all of this in mind, my videos getting taken down for talking about sexual texts, as well as my inability to resolve these strikes, I honestly don't know how I can continue making the genre of content I do on YouTube. My entire channel is based around showing and sharing evidence, statements, and opinions surrounding controversial YouTuber issues being shown word for word without any interference. Avoiding reading sexual texts when most of these creator issues revolve around sexual misconduct is not something I can work around. Reading these types of texts is a necessity for my videos, so I don't know what to do. Luckily, my first strike has expired, so I can continue risking uploading drama content without the fear of immediate termination, but once I get another strike, that's another 2-week ban, and a new 90-day period where one more strike will end up in the deletion of my channel. Clearly, this is bullshit, and the fact that a creator like me who goes out of their way to abide by all of the TOS and has been following the rules of YouTube for the last 11 years consistently is even in this position in the first place is absolutely ridiculous to me, but I've done everything I can. Either I force myself to shift the type of content I make completely, or I risk losing what I've built up for the last decade plus. So there's only one option left for me, which is why I created this video. I need your guys' help. We need to create awareness around this issue with my channel, not just for me, but for the entire community of smaller creators who try to hold people accountable for sexual misconduct. This reasoning for my strike is absolutely ridiculous, and I don't want to see repeated and enforced upon any other channel, as it not only fucks over an entire genre of content, but it also inadvertently protects the people that are being called out for sexual misconduct by suppressing voices who would be helping to inform the public of their sexual misdeeds. This is fucked up on multiple levels, and we need to let people know about it. So go on Twitter and talk about this using the hashtag WTFYouTube. If you're a content creator on YouTube, please let your audience know about this by either making a community post, a YouTube short, or if you feel so inclined, even a full-on video. Because I don't only want this to get fixed, but in the worst case scenario, if it doesn't, us talking about it can at least warn people of this new rule so other creators don't get blindsided by a channel strike in the same way I did. This isn't just about allowing my channel to continue to exist, but to allow other creators like me to continue to have a voice, as well as the victims of sexual misconduct that they end up helping through sharing their story to a wider audience than the victim often has access to themselves. We need to band together and help resolve this so we can continue to hold sexual abusers accountable and make this a more safe space for everybody to participate in. The fact that we are living in a reality where I got banned on YouTube for showing and calling out Sonic Destiny's pedophilic actions, meanwhile he can upload with no issue while I'm banned for that reason, is just completely ridiculous. I don't think YouTube is consciously or actively protecting pedophiles, but that is inadvertently happening due to the ridiculous reasoning behind the removal of my video. So let's give YouTube a chance to do the right thing and let them know about this by sharing this video around and using the hashtag #WhatTheFuckYouTube so we can actually find out what the fuck is going on. In the meantime, you can check out the removed video on my Storyfire by clicking the link in the description below, and hopefully we can get this resolved, because if not, I won't be able to make content like this again, and a lot of other people might not be able to either. So if you want to protect the existence of this type of content on YouTube, share this around with the hashtag #WhatTheFuckYouTube. For those of you who got sent this video or are watching me for the first time through this video, hi, but also the video is pretty much done for you guys at this point. For my viewers though, I do have one last thing to talk about that's on a more positive note. Over the past year, I've been working with Makeship in order to launch my very own plush. And finally, after 6 months of hard work, the plush is set to launch on November 8th, the same day Sonic Frontiers comes out. Once the campaign launches, we'll need 200 pre-orders in order for the plushes to go into production and get sent out to everybody. So if you're on the fence about buying one, keep in mind that if you do, you are enabling other people who really want the plush to be able to get it. Because if I don't sell 200, nobody will get anything and everybody will be refunded. But regardless of the outcome of this campaign, or the outcome of What the Fuck YouTube, my Sonic Degenerates video, and my channel as a whole going forward, I just want to take the time to let you guys know how absolutely grateful, humble, and appreciative I am of the fact that I'm even in this position in the first place. You guys are awesome, not just for sticking around and watching my content, but the comments you leave in the comment section below as well. A lot of them are very insightful, giving in-depth thoughts on any given situation that actually has some independent thought and isn't just a circle jerk of what everybody else is saying. What I love about my channel is that in the comment section, people can have completely opposite opinions, but as long as they're well articulated, they don't just get shot down for looking at this from a different angle, but it actually breeds discussion and genuinely adds to the whole experience of watching the video and discussing in the comment section. A lot of YouTube comment sections are just a bunch of generic comments, but with mine I actually feel like there's a genuine discussion going on, and your contribution adds to the quality of people watching the video and reading the comments, which is part of the reason why I really don't want to stop making this content addressing serious issues online, because not only do I think my videos are productive and helpful to the situation itself, but your comments are as well, and I'm so grateful to have a fan base like that. Anyways, you get the point. I could gush about this for hours, but the video's gotta end somewhere. Be sure to share this video on social media with hashtag #WhatTheFuckYouTube. Check out the video that YouTube removed on Storyfire, and if you're interested, be sure to bookmark the link to my plush, which I will also leave in the description below, and come back on November 8th to pre-order it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.